Dyslexic genius here. What I'm going to talk about is saving gears on phonograph, mostly brass gears. And brass gears, like this Sonora here, has a run, or somebody had it apart once, and I'm thinking they have, and they dropped it and had the teeth like this and then crushed them like that. And how do we fix this? Well, Dwayne White, a musical, taught me how to do this. And you can see here, they look bad, but how I filed them out. So when you run, it runs on that gear down there. So you spin this like this, and you listen for a tick.
Oh, I see a couple of bent teeth.
Oh, there's a lot of bent teeth on this thing. And you just let it run through there. Yeah, and that should work. So how did I get there? This also happens on like early Victors, like this E-motor, these gears and stuff, and like this gear, they'll get burrs on them, where you'll take a machine apart and you'll see a little nick burr, something that's kind of bent into the inside of the teeth of the gear. So this is how you do it. You can take a piece of 320 sandpaper, if it's not too bad, and you can come into the inside like this and just gently sand it out. Or, Dwayne taught me, you can come in with a straight razor and just kind of cut it out like that. And then the other way is I have a bunch of jeweler's files. And I found one that fit into the teeth, and then it's just very softly. So when you do this work, you're not going to be like filing like you're a madman, but it's just very gently, because this gets thicker here, thinner here. So if it's a thin gear, you'll be up here like that. If it's a thicker gear, you'll be back here. And you'll just take this very gently. And this is another reason you can see how this Triumph gear is worn out. You see these indentions in the teeth? This needs to be replaced. We can't save this one because we get to the top here and these get real thin up here. So we're losing the connection between the other gear. This is why we put graphite grease on brass gears. So I did this one, and you want to just spin it. Everything's good. This is a nickel-plated brass gear. So you can see right there, you have that little bump out. See that little bump out? Mm-hmm. You can just kind of sand that bump out just a little bit and then come around. And you have to check all the gears, all the teeth. You can see here where they cratered them. But there's enough brass in there to fix it. Now, the reason is this is a special gear on a Sonora. It fits in and then locks in. This that brass gear fits in here, and then you kind of tap these to lock it in place. And finding one of those is going to be difficult. And this is how you can save one worldwide. And this is why we always use graphite grease between steel and brass gears, or in case they're broken. But you now know how to clean these edges out so you can save your gear. And that's my tip for the day.